Alrighty. Today is the 6th, which is a Monday, of January 2025. First video, no, I'm sorry. First video of the week. I think second video of the year. I forgot to do one Friday. I know I said the last video that I was going to do one every day, but I'm still working on that, alright? Still working on it. Um, Market still opens, 12:30, got 30 minutes to close, but I'm just going to go over what I've been trading, um, and then my portfolio and talk about the overall market. So today, the market looked fantastic in the morning. I went pretty straight up in the morning. So I went straight up. I think it gapped up about 0.347%, and then total was like up 1.3%, which is fantastic. And then just midday, just completely sold off. And some of the stocks I was looking at were mainly the quantum names. Crypto should have been there too. Quantum names. I was looking at let's look at my quantum. Mainly QBTS, um, QUBT, and LAES. LAES, I decided that I needed more time. Didn't touch it. So mainly QUBT and QBTS. And so this morning I bought QUBT at 1770. So around 1770, right around here. So I bought at 1770. It was up around 15%. Um, it was doing fantastic. I bought 500 shares at 1770. And I was like, okay, fantastic. It's great. The volume was there in the morning. It was going. The buying was there. The market was going up. It was going. It's great. And then all of a sudden, like later, an hour later or two. Let me see. Let me see what I got stuffed out. Like let's see what time was it? Was this? So it was 10:50. Yeah, about an hour, 20 minutes later, it was right back to my entry, and I was like, oh my gosh. And it took out low of day, and then it slowly grinded back higher. But it's not what you want to see, or I don't know, but fake breakout. It completely gave it all back, um, which kind of sucks. So yeah, but so that was I bought that one today. Fubo, I was looking at Fubo this morning when it opened up right here at 380. Looked pretty weak in the morning, and then I saw it kind of staggering. I can show you on here. I'm show you like a 5 minute chart. Here, so zoom out a little bit. So this morning when I saw it kind of like bottom here, I saw it around 320ish, 325, 330. I was like, maybe I can buy like cause I can risk what? What's this? 30 cents, if that 20 cents. I can risk 24 cents, right? A quarter. Um, for maybe it bouncing all the way back. I was planning for this to bounce all the way back up here. It's a dollar, what, $1.40. So I was thinking about risking like 30 cents, or maybe even less than 30 cents, whatever, for um, a big move to the highs of here. And I was debating. I was like, maybe I should, maybe I shouldn't. I don't know, whatever. So I never ended up pulling the trigger on this. Because a lot of these times, these EPs, right? They'll, especially the gap up of what, 157%. You're like, well, I've seen this, just sell off in the morning and then completely recover and come all the way back. So this is the plan I had for this. Once I saw it get weak, I didn't. That wasn't my initial plan when I saw Fubo. Actually, I'm sorry, I'm lying. So when it gapped up this 157%, I thought to myself, well, maybe it comes like a rocket out of the gate, or it fades in the morning and then comes right back up. But I just never pulled the trigger. So I think that would have been like a B setup for me, in my opinion. Didn't touch this. Um, but yeah, going back to QUBT, I think this is like a A plus setup. A plus setup. I was risking. I was risking less than 1% of my account though. So The entry was great. The size wasn't great. The setup was great, but my sizing on this wasn't great. Even though I did lose money on this, my sizing still wasn't great because if this could have potentially, got up past these highs here, I probably would have been like, wow, I should have got more size. But and then INVZ, I also bought some of that today. This one, I screwed up as well. I bought some here. I bought at highs. I mean, I like to buy stuff at highs, I guess. I bought at 184, and I had my stop originally at 170, but then I raised it up to red to green. So I got stopped out here, and then it took off. It's up like 14% for my stop. But only like, only 7% from where I entered. But I bought like 2,000 shares here, like 184. Let's see. Right here. Okay, 6.75. But yeah, so I bought some of this too. I got stopped out. And same thing on Friday. Was it Friday? Yeah, Friday. I have I don't know what my problem is, but I like to raise my stops up, and it screws me every time. And same thing happened with IONQ on freaking Friday. I bought like 320 shares at like 44, and it went up. I sold some. I got like nervous. I sold like 120 of them, and then I was like, okay, yeah, it's good. Actually, where did I sell some at? I think I sold some. I sold some at like 47, 40, yeah, 47. And I was like, okay, cool. Let me just take some off. And then it came all the way back down to 44, and I just cut my loss. It wasn't even a loss. I kind of broke even. Well, I made the money because I sold some before. But yeah, I mean, let's look at this. This here, yeah, this is the day. So I bought some here at 44 in the morning. This is the opening candle here. Yeah, right here. So I bought some at 44, way down here in the morning. Way down here. My stop was 43. So I was risking $320 because I bought 320 shares, which is little less than 1% of my account. Anyways, so I was up 7%, and it came all the way back down, a little past 44, and I got scared. And I sold some up here, and then I got scared, and I literally raised my stop to here, boom, and it got me out immediately. And I was like, wow, I'm an idiot. So I bought some more. I literally bought some more, and then I was like, no, 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 I don't want to touch this. So I sold it off. That's because I was looking at other quantum names, and they were pretty weak that day too. But I didn't trust myself. I didn't trust my stop. Same thing like I did today with INVZ. I've done that in the past quite a bit too, and it's not healthy. So I should probably stop doing that. But yeah, I really screwed up IONQ as well. Really, really bad. Cause I'd be up how many dollars? $7 on 320 shares. It's not bad at all. So I really screwed that one up as well. And this has probably been the second best performing one after this one. I bought this one too at like 11, around here. So I was up double my money this morning. I sold half of my position here at 19 something, like 1950, 1960. So I was up like 80% on that. And then I sold the other half. So I sold a quarter of my initial position today, and I'm holding on to a quarter of it. But this one, I mean, I really, really regretted not going all in, like literally all in. With this news flow that came out, I was like, this thing is gonna absolutely take off. And sure enough, it did. But I just didn't trust myself. So yeah. But mhm. There was a lot of stocks that I had on my like flagged, which means that for me it means like that I'm willing to trade that stock today. Like it's set up and it's ready to go. And this one still looks fine. MBST, maybe another day. But anyways, there was a lot I had on here that I thought initially were ready to go. Like this one, QMCO. LAS. That one has a couple more days. Sound as well. I thought this was ready to go. BBAI didn't have that one. ARC, I think it's still ready to go. I think it's still good. I'm also in ACHR. What else? Geo. PRCH, I think it's still ready to go. I have so many on my watch list right now. DXYZ. App. I think it's alright. Rocket Lab I entered Friday. Real. Yeah, this one's a little funky. What? Dave. QBT. If this goes tomorrow, I'll probably try it again. Let's see how the market is. Because I did not like the way the market reacted off those moving averages. I did not like it one bit. Atom, I'm still waiting for this to set up. It didn't really give us a setup at all. Rum, waiting for it to break out of this kind of area. I think initially my plan was to buy it off the 10-day moving average, but I didn't because I was scared. But it's okay. I'll wait for it to set up. I think it might be tomorrow. So robotics, I missed these robotics. I haven't touched them. CRDO, I bought that too today. Not on this account though. On a different account. ABAT. No, this doesn't look that great. It's gave back what? 15%. That's kind of tough. IonQ, still beating myself up for this one. Pissed me off. RCAT. It's alright. QBTS, not bad either. MSTR. This wasn't a setup for me, in my opinion. It was not for me. In terms of setup. Misserve yesterday. This wasn't even on my radar, to be honest with you. Not at all, in the slightest bit. But yeah, so that's pretty much it. Why I have this flagged, I don't know. So there was a lot more. A lot of these flags here, for example, I only have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. This thing this morning I had like 9 or 10 of them that were flagged. This one was flagged for me to get ready. But yeah, I mean, market's looking kind of weird. It was very strong this morning. I just don't like the way it rejected off this declining 20-day moving average. We'll see how it acts tomorrow. If it gaps down and gets weak, I'm probably just going to sell out all my positions and go short because it's not the market to go long in. But it could be just, red day. It can gap down and then get bought up again. But the fact that it's following this trend right here, I don't like it at all. Nope. But what's gonna save us is if it sets in a higher low here, but that's gonna take us like another week. So we will see. We will see how this goes. So I think that's it for me today. Mainly just talking about positions I'm in, what I initially bought, and what didn't work and what worked, and what I need to work on. So if I were to give like a scorecard today, QUBT A++ setup sizing, could have been better. I bought it at 1773 and was risking low of day, which was 1715. So 60 cents on 500 shares is exactly $300, which I needed to be more like $400. So 400 shares would have been fine. INVZ should have never pulled my stop or raised my stop. Same thing with IONQ on Friday. Should never raised my stop. And then Fubo. So QUBT try to give that an A minus in terms of the sizing, but setup and everything else overall, I'll give it an A plus. Let me just show you because I'm looking at different things. So in terms of the setup, I think it was an A plus. There's 5 out of 5 stars. Like I said, sizing could have been a little bit bigger. Would have been great. Even though I still lost in this, the sizing could have been better. And just the overall execution of buying it was great. And what else? I think getting out was great, but it could have been bad if it bounced. So I give it overall an A minus, maybe B plus. INVZ, I give that one I'll give this one like a B minus. um, Raise my stop, which not good. Shouldn't have done that. So I'll show you this on this one. It's the 5 minute. Yeah, right. Here we go. So I bought it. Oh, I already showed this one. Yeah, but I mean, sorry, I keep forgetting. But yeah. Entry here was a slight bit late. Should have probably bought it right when it broke around 180. I think for a little, about 2%, 2% too late ish. And then like I said, I raised my stop up, so it's like a B minus trade. That's all I touched today. Fubo is an iffy one though because I don't know if it even is iffy because it's great news. I mean, the news here was like, doesn't want to be with Disney? That's huge news, especially for Fubo. So I think entering down here where I saw it at 325, I should have really pulled the trigger on that one because I'm only risking what? Let's say I bought it at 320, 325 ish, right? When I saw it initially, I'm risking like 22 cents for a move that I said would go to the highs, which is $1.66. So that's an 8-to-1 risk reward. I mean, I should have really done that. That's like an F that I didn't pull the trigger for. That was my plan. Um, but yeah, so that was like an F trade that I didn't take it, and I didn't have confidence in myself to take it. So I think that was an F. Good setup though. Good setup indeed. Because now it's up 30% from when it opened, which is kind of ridiculous. So that would have been like a 50% move already. Yeah, would have been nuts. But well, it is what it is. Um, yeah, I think that's it for now. I think I plan on shorting cryptos tomorrow because I don't know. Depends on how weak this market is. The market's getting weaker and weaker by the second. But uh, depending on how this market's going, it doesn't look very good. And I think cryptos are gonna get pretty weak as well. So yeah, that's pretty much it for me. See ya.